Hey, what's up everybody? Zero Fats here, aka Cam Jennings. Hope everybody doing amazing out there on this fine Saturday. I'm hanging out at the office. I wanted to give you guys some value today. I wanted to talk about influences and mentors and people that help us, you know? And sometimes I'll read about other people and see who they learned from, and then I'll discover new people I didn't know about, and then I'll go learn from those people too. So that can be pretty awesome. So I wanted to talk to you guys today about some of the people I've learned a lot from, in hopes that maybe, if you didn't know about those people, maybe you can go check them out and learn some cool stuff from them as well. But also, hey, I just like to talk about how I learn the stuff that I know and what I do and why I do what I do, and a lot of that came from these guys, these 6 people right here, and I'm going to tell you about them in a minute. Now, obviously, we're all our own men and we're all our own women, and we have our own sense of creativity and we add our own flares to things. But when I got started and I was trying to figure out what I was doing, these are some of the people who I really learned a lot from, and they really opened my eyes up and helped me out a lot, and I owe them a lot for that. So I wanted to share them with you guys now. So the first one over here, when I first got started, man, I was just a bookseller on Amazon. I didn't do any online stuff at all, I was selling books on Amazon, and then I wrote this ebook about how to sell books on Amazon, and that was where I was at, man. I had a YouTube channel. I had a YouTube channel where I played music, but then I read this book by a guy named Perry Belcher. It was called Membership Sites That Make Money. I think that's what it was called, by a guy named Perry Belcher. And man, that was like eureka moment for me. It just opened my eyes, man. And it was this crazy profound epiphany that I had from this little ebook, and it was like $2.99 on Amazon, but it was called Membership Sites That Make Money, and it was by Perry Belcher, and it really opened my eyes to what might be possible. And without Perry Belcher, I would have never done AdventuresOnTheRiver.com. There would be no Epic Conversions Insiders Club. I would have never done BlendedForYourHealth.com. I would have never done any of these membership sites without this guy right here teaching me the stuff that he taught me in membership sites that make money. A matter of fact, when I created the course Membership Dawns to try to help other people make membership sites, I wanted to try to create my version of membership sites that make money. I wanted to try to inspire and help other people to make membership sites how Perry Belcher inspired me to make membership sites, right? Now, I'm not Perry Belcher, but, I wanted to take everything I knew about making membership sites and kind of make it kind of some kind of inspirational type course to help people the way Belcher helped me all those years ago. So, yeah, I owe him a lot, man. I've even reached out to him several times trying to talk to him, but he ain't trying to slum it up with me, man. He's a rock star. So anyways, Perry Belcher was a big one. So I moved on. I did the membership sites. And when I did the membership sites, I was driving traffic to my membership site with my YouTube channel. And, when you're in that make money online space and you got a YouTube channel, there's not a lot of people out there who are in the make money online space or who are trying to learn how to make money online, and they're on YouTube. There's not a lot of people that don't end up on this guy's YouTube channel, King Human. Another huge influencer for me. You might have seen me talking to David Goodman on Facebook, and David Goodman's King Human, and I owe him a lot because, he really inspired me in a lot of his videos. He helped me out in a lot of his videos. And I watched a lot of his videos, and I remember there's times in my life, man, where real life got in the way and things were really challenging, and it just didn't feel like I could keep on trying to make this online thing happen, I had a normal kind of part-time job, and I'd done lots of work before. I knew I could easily just go out there and get a job, right? I'm fairly educated. I can go get a job. But people like King Human, kind of helped me keep the dream alive and kept me moving forward and seeing everything that was possible. I was even a membership of his King Human Elite for a while. If you guys are brand new to making money online, and you're looking for a good membership club to join, I got EC Insiders Club. It's a good membership club. Then you got the King Human Elite here, which is an awesome membership club, where King Human talks about just how to make money online. He helps all his people get there. He gets a lot of flack. This dude's got over 100,000 subscribers on his YouTube channel. He gets a lot of flack, but you know, the more popular you get, the more the haters come out. That's just the way it is, man. But I know he's helped me out a lot. He's the real deal. And I love how he's always donating to charity. And you know, look, man, in 2016, I gave more back to charity than I ever have in my entire life. I donated to all kinds of stuff in 2016. And a lot of that was from this man right here, teaching me to give back, right? When I was making something on my own, when I became self-made, how can I give back to my community? How can I give back to other people, right? So a lot of that came from this guy right here. I owe him a lot. He's awesome. King Human. Next up, went on YouTube, and I was learning from King Human. I learned from Perry Belcher, and I started realizing the power of audience, the power of audience building. And I kind of started stumbling upon this guy right here, Frank Kern, right? And I picked up his Mass Control 2.0 course. His Mass Control 2.0 course wasn't even available in the market anymore. I had to get on eBay and buy a copy of it. It's probably like a bootlegged version of it, you know. But I did it because I had to have it at the time. Like, I had watched all his YouTube videos, and I just had to have it, man. I had to know what was going on with Mass Control 2.0. So I got on eBay. I bought a copy of it from some dude in a third world country. It came on 2 little USB flash drives. And when I watched it for like the next 2 or 3 days, and it just blew me away. He taught me so much about like building audience and making money on the internet, and using like NLP and you know, pattern interrupts and disruption and just all this marketing stuff that I just had no idea about, man. I had no idea about any of that stuff, and it really just opened my eyes up to a lot of things. And I would say at the core of what I do, even today, man, it's really people-oriented, and it's really about connecting with real people. And at the core of that, I got to thank Frank Kern for that, because he taught me all about that. And it just seemed more natural to me than a lot of the paint-by-numbers stuff I was seeing online. Hey, copy this sales page and just throw a bunch of traffic at it. It'll work. What he was teaching in Mass Control seemed really... It made sense to me. It connected better with me. I resonated with it better. He was dressed like a normal guy back then, and in Mass Control 2.0, he was just dressed like a normal dude, and I really resonated with that. So I owe him a lot. I owe him a lot to what I've done so far. There's no doubt about that. Frank Kern kind of pushed me in the direction of launching a big product, right? Because he launched Mass Control 2.0, and he had launched several products before that had done millions of dollars. And I was like, man, I need to try to get in on this product launching thing. Maybe I could launch a product, you know? Well, when I started looking into that, you know, and started studying Frank Kern, he kind of pushed me on to Jeff Walker, right? And Jeff Walker's famous for, you know, his product launch formula, right? So I got product launch formula, right? And product launch formula was awesome. It was a big deal. And I learned about, you know, he wasn't quite as charismatic as Frank Kern. So it was kind of funny. It was kind of a departure from what I was used to when it came to education. Here was Frank Kern, who was this real charismatic dude and really easy to listen to. And then we moved to Jeff Walker, more like not quite as charismatic, but had awesome information, right? And he taught me about the sideways sales letter and how we pre-sell on these big products, right? And we give people information to sell them information, right? We sell by educating. And that was a big thing I took away from, Jeff Walker is selling by educating, and then also to put out free content to get people revved up and to get people interested in your paid content, right? Essentially teach them for free and then they'll buy your paid stuff, right? So there was a whole thing around that. And also Jeff Walker really, really introduced me to the idea of studying Hollywood and how movies promote their movies. Like before they launch, you'll see like a movie doing all this promotion like months before the movie actually releases. And I kind of started studying their little tricks that they did, the things they did to get people interested in their movies before they came out. And I really kind of started studying those. And that a lot of that came from Jeff Walker and his product launch formula. Next, I started to notice all the stuff I had learned was great, but I wanted to make more money, and I started thinking maybe I need to look at my numbers a little bit more seriously, right? And I didn't really start thinking about my numbers until I stumbled upon this site called Digital Marketer, and I started studying the teachings of Ryan Deiss, right? And Ryan Deiss kind of taught me that, look, the numbers are important. And everything I had learned about, from Frank Kern and all this other stuff about, connecting with the people, right? And it was all great, but I hadn't really learned a lot about analytics. I hadn't really learned a lot about numbers. And I can think of someone right now who I left off of this list, and I'm going to put them on here right now in a second. But yeah, Ryan Deiss. I learned a lot about numbers from Ryan Deiss, paying attention to the numbers, and just kind of paying attention to the numbers. Not letting the numbers dominate me, not letting the numbers control me, not letting the numbers dictate the choices I made, but pay attention to the numbers because you will need to make adjustments depending on what the numbers look like, right? So it's an important lesson I learned from Ryan Deiss, and it takes a little work. There's a little bit of a learning curve to understanding the numbers. So I will say that. Next, let me just put. Oh my Lord, look at that. Let me just put up here AJ. AJ was another one. Okay. When I started learning about numbers, I also around that time started kind of trying to figure out like a new way to launch products besides just doing these giant big product launches with this big build-up. And I started studying Alex Jeffries, right? Alex Jeffries was, launching a lot of products, and he was doing an awesome job. And he had these great front-end teachings, right? These great front-end teachings. I thought they were great. I remember I bought like almost every Alex Jeffries product, and I would go walking, trying to lose some weight, something I'm still not very successful at, but I'd try to lose some weight, and I'd go walking, and I'd just be listening to these Alex Jeffries teachings on my MP3 player, and it was really good to me, My first experience with trying to do paid advertising with Facebook came from Alex Jeffries' teaching, and he made it sound so easy, right? He made it sound so easy on the teachings, and it kind of motivated me to start getting into that. It wasn't necessarily easy, I don't think Facebook advertising and paid advertising in general. I think there's a little bit of a learning curve to it, and I think one of the biggest. Two main things, right? Having your funnel in place to where you can actually, capitalize on that paid traffic, having your funnel in place. And then the second one is narrowing down to the right audience that will actually resonate with your offer. And then the third thing I would say is making sure you understand the value of your leads. And all three of those lessons are little bits of a learning curve to those, which wasn't quite explained in all those Alex Jeffries teachings that I listened to. But that being said, Alex Jeffries was a huge influence on me. Man, he really taught me what was possible when it come to putting out products. And you know what it was with the Alex Jeffries thing? The way he put his products out. Like, he'd make a product and it would be like one video, and it would be like a PowerPoint presentation, and he'd just talk through it, and it'd be like an hour and a half training or something, and that was the whole product, just that one thing, and like thousands of people would buy it. And in my mind, I was like, holy crap, dude. because I've been making these products that were like these big products, and there were these all-encompassing products and stuff. And Alex Jeffers kind of showed me, man, look, you're overthinking this product creation game. You're overthinking it, right? And so he was a huge influence on me, man. I love Alex Jeffers' teachings, So, anyways, and then that leads me to my last little thing on this list. I guess it should be number 7, but Bill Hugel. Bill Hugel, man. Bill Hugel was another guy when I was trying to study the product launching game and how people launch products and how they have these quick turnaround times. How do they put out products so quickly, and how do they get so many sales, and how do they continue to do this over and over? How are they coming up with the ideas and stuff? What are they doing, right? Bill Hugel was another one who I looked to really, really learn a lot from when it comes to the product launch game. And Bill Hugel's a guy who showed me you don't have to solve the entire world of problems, All you got to do is put some good information. You don't have to recreate the wheel or come out with some kind of brand new thing that no one's ever thought of before. Because, perpetually, there will be people out there who are trying to figure out how to build an email list. They're going to be trying to figure out how to put their first 1,000 people on an email list, right? In 2017, there's going to be a gang of people who need to put 1,000 people on an email list. In 2018, there's going to be another gang of people who need to put 1,000 people on an email list. And the people in 2018, they're not going to be looking for the training from 2017. They're going to be looking for the training for 2018. So it's every year, you can create another product to teach people how to put 1,000 people on an email list, right? But this was bam, eureka moment for me, and I just thought wow, that's amazing. I don't have to solve this crazy problem. I don't have to come up with this crazy nutso strategy every time. I can just solve a problem with a really solid training that really solves the problem for people and helps them, and I'm good. I can put it out there and I can move on to the next thing, and I don't have to overthink it, right? And I learned a lot of that from Bill Hugel. So, man, that was huge for me. All the people on this board right here, right? There would have never been an Affiliate Command 2017. And for those of you out there who have been inside that course and you've been through that training, and you might think, how the hell did Cam learn all this crap? Look, I learned all that crap from these cats, right? I learned it from these cats, right? There would have never been an Affiliate Command 2017 without studying these guys constantly, over and over and over again, right? So anyways, that's all I wanted to talk about. I hope it's been helpful to you. All these guys I have maximum respect for. I'm not any of these guys. I don't aim to be any of these guys. I just want to be myself and do it my way. But I recognize the success and the greatness of these people, and I try to learn from them as best I can. I can be a hard-headed SOB sometimes, and I just want to do it my way, regardless of what these guys say to do. But that being said, I do recognize them for their greatness, and I know they've achieved awesome success, and they're on another level, man. They're rock stars to me. So, anyways, if you're looking for people to follow and you're looking to people to learn from, I say number 1, go buy Affiliate Command 2017, because I put everything into that course and I know it will help you. It just one deal of the day today, all right? It's an award-winning course, and I know it will help you. But if you're not trying to hear that, I say learn from these guys. That's who I learned from. So anyways, that's all I got. If you like this video, you're watching it on YouTube, please hit the like button. Please smash that like button. Please subscribe to my channel. I could use all the subscribers I could get. If you're watching this video on Facebook, leave me a comment in the comment section. I'd love to hear what you have to say. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.